Simple transmission. It's not a difficult thing. Allow the elections to go through the normal process. Whoever wins will accept. So why are you bringing all sorts of confusion?
We want real-time mandatory transmission of election results. Anybody who says that it is not possible is a thief. If the government say they do not know how to use technology, they should go and ask bandits and terrorists how they are calling kidnapper victims for them to collect ransom. There is maximum technology. It is mischief that is making it impossible for us to have technology to reduce human interference and improve and increase transparency. It must be done. My vote must count.
Mahmoud Yakubu said he wants to introduce technology into elections for a free and fair election. And then they gave him 300 billion, only for him to come back and tell us there was a glitch.
Welcome to Bold News Analysis. There has been a massive protest in Abuja, and Nigerians are demanding for compulsory real-time electronic transmission of election results. For the first time, P2B has come out. P2B is an opposition leader. He came out for the protest, where he demanded that election results should be transmitted in real time and vote must count. The question is, why are Nigerians demanding for real-time compulsory election transmission of results? Look at the background story. In 2023, when election was held, Beaver's machine was used for that election, which helps to transmit the result in real time. But because of the irregularity that happened in that election, P2B, the opposition leader, he went to court. And in the court, technicalities were used to rule out the electronic transmission of results. The court said that though the electronic transmission of results was in the INEC guideline, but it was not in the constitution, and it was not made mandatory or compulsory. It was optional, and then that is how they rule it out from there. So that's why Nigerians are demanding for real-time compulsory election or transmission of results. What is happening in Senate? The Senate president, in the person of Godswill Akpabio, said that the bill will be passed. There has been speculation that real-time electronic transmission of results was not in that bill. And when Akpabio, the Senate president, was asked whether it was there, he said that it was there. But however, what was there is optional. That means, it means that the INEC can use it or cannot use it. It means that the INEC can use it. And if they decide they cannot use it, it is up to them. So it means that it is up to INEC to use electronic transmission of results, or it is up to INEC not to use it. So there has been speculation. So there has been a massive protest. Nigerians are demanding. The opposition leader, in the person of P2B, came out for this protest. The civil society groups, people, personalities, they are speaking against the Senate that real-time compulsory electronic transmission of results must be included in the electoral bill. Take a look at what Mr. P2B said.
Simple transmission. It's not a difficult thing. Allow the elections to go through the normal process. Whoever wins will accept. So why are you bringing all sorts of confusion?
I want to ask you a question. Last week, they protested. And last night, the Senate issued a statement saying that they are going to have an emergency plenary sitting tomorrow. Doesn't that make a difference?
That's what we are trying to make sure they make that difference.
So are you coming here tomorrow to protest as well?
No. When they sit tomorrow, after they are sitting tomorrow.
But the political parties are lagging behind. It's as if it's the Nigerian situation that is working. They are working towards this action.
We are working. We are doing that. That's what it's good you are seeing me today now.
It's the first time for everything. Let's just get on that and we keep on. Amechi.
Yeah, we'll stay with you. Let's continue to have a sight and sound of the protest at the National Assembly.
People for Nigeria electoral reform has also come out to air his view concerning the electoral bill. He said that there must be compulsory real-time electoral transmission of results. Peter for Nigeria electoral reform has been advocating for electoral reform in Nigeria since the last election in 2023. He has been an advocate of electoral reforms in Nigeria. He has spoken loud. He has spoken in many television stations. He has spoken to many people. He has spoken to Nigerians of the need for electoral reform. And let's take a look at what he said.
Our visit here is simple. We want to save democracy. The foundation of every democracy are free, fair, credible, and peaceful elections. But somehow in Nigeria, we have Democrats who do not like free and fair elections. In some African countries, military coup take place, nobody dies. In Nigeria, people die because they want to vote. The confidence of every corrupt politician is a rigged and criminal electoral process and a corrupt judiciary. We want real-time mandatory transmission of election results. Anybody who says that it is not possible is a thief. If the government say they do not know how to use technology, they should go and ask bandits and terrorists how they are calling kidnapper victims for them to collect ransom. There is maximum technology. It is mischief that is making it impossible for us to have technology to reduce human interference and improve and increase transparency. It must be done. My vote must count.
My vote must count. Our vote must count.
For as long as it takes, until Akpabio reconvenes and does the right thing. A Senate that went for holiday in December resumed at the end of January. Came together, the Senate president passed a fraudulent bill, put the House on adjournment to resume at the end of February. So there is a deliberate attempt at dragging this entire process so that it stalls and becomes stale. The president will say it is late and they have to now use the 2022 Electoral Act. The right thing must be done. And guess what? Even if they pass it, the National Assembly works like a secret court or a witchcraft coven. If they give you with the right hand, they collect with the left. They must create loopholes. So we will be vigilant to know what is finally passed. And when it is passed, we must mobilize ahead of 2027 because we must not sleep. These 2027 elections, the mandate of the people must be protected.
Mama P is another person that have advocated for good governance in Nigeria. She was also in that protest where she demanded that vote must count, that there should be compulsory real-time electronic transmission of results. Let's take a look at what she said.
We are here because we want to let them know that our vote must count. It's just as simple as that. We just want our votes to count. We are not quarreling with anybody. We are actually too hungry, too weak. They've exhausted us. We don't have the energy to fight. We just want our votes to count. That's all. Has it been counting? It does not be counting now. The votes have not been counting. We all saw what happened in 2023. How they made a jest of us. They made a jest of our hope. They made a jest of our dream. It does not be counting. They take it and write whatever they want. Mahmoud Yakubu went on go better for him anywhere where it say. Ruined the hopes and the dreams of millions of Nigerians. And he was compensated with being an ambassador after everything illegal he did. You know, this time, we are here to let them know, according to Peter Obi, that illusion, let them not have the illusion that what happened 2023 will be tolerated 2027. It won't happen. It is headache that will tell us. Mahmoud Yakubu said he wants to introduce technology into elections for a free and fair election. And then they gave him 300 billion, only for him to come back and tell us there was a glitch. You know? So meaning that thing, that whole transmission of results is a harder call for them is a harder, what they call it now, is a harder call. It's harder for them to rig, you know? And this current INEC, ₦1 trillion was approved for them. And you are coming to tell us there will be no mandatory transmission of results. Meaning that waiting you write, you go call. For middle of the night, people they sleep. No, it won't happen. And Akpabio is stepping down the reform demands. He's stepping down the most important one. If it was not important, Akpabio will not step it down. Or try to alter the words in the demands. So it's as important as our votes need to count. And for it to count, it starts with the mandatory transmission, electronic transmission of results. And that's what we're asking for. We are not asking for too much. Are we quarreling? No. Are we making noise? No. We're just saying our vote should count. Yes, so that peace, there will be peace. Because if they don't respond to us, If they do not respond to us and respond to us on time, we will replicate this protest in every state in this country. Everybody will occupy their state assemblies. We are starting with the National Assembly because we know this is where the problem is. When they don't respond to us, other citizens that are willing to join but don't have the energy to come to Abuja, we tell them, go to your state government. Block every road. Protest is a fundamental human right. We are citizens and not slaves. And at this point in time, we have decided that we will no longer be treated as slaves.
There have been speculation that will be voter apathy if the needful is not done with regards to electoral bill. There has been speculation that people might not vote if this real-time electronic transmission of result is not put into the electoral bill. And let's take a look what INEC chairman responded.
Voter apathy, knowing that even this month,
yes,
we don't have much turnout
he just
of
asked us of the voters' the challenges. One thing I have seen is the issue of voters' apathy, and this exercise is meant to improve on it. That's to ensure that people are sensitized, people are mobilized. It is part of the responsibility of INEC to do civic education. But it is not the responsibility of INEC to go and campaign to people. It is the responsibility of the political parties. So we will call on everybody to play their role. As the commission, we'll try and play our parts. We'll do what we are supposed to do.
Please, what will you say about the rejection of the electronic transmission of results? Are you saying it is not the reason for this voter apathy? Because like Nigerians are saying that they are tired. Well, if there's no real-time transmission of
who said
results,
there's no rejection? They said the National Assembly, they are still in the process.
But they said the harmonized version might be
harmonized conference will take place, isn't it? There are various agitations. So it's you need to understand the processes of making laws. And if one house has said something, the other is saying, and they have to meet, there's going to be a concurrence. There's going to be a conference where the whole issue will be harmonized. And then,
if you love what we are doing, don't forget to turn up your notification button so that when I post a video, you'll be among the first to receive it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and also share. Thanks.